那么再往下 ，Frank smiled when he remembered his hard early years。你看了吧？当他现在跟我讲述的时候，他还是在微笑吧，开始回忆他 his hard early years。什么叫 hard early years 啊？就是他早些年间那些非常艰苦的岁月吧。这里这个 hard 都翻译的硬啊，艰苦的意思，就他早期那些艰苦的岁月。And the long road to success。当然，他也回忆了他的这个漫长的成功之路，多好的话 ！The long road to success。Road to success 是一个非常好的短语，就是成功之路。什么成功呢 ？Long road 就是漫长的成功之路。这句话写得非常好啊 ！Frank smiled when he remembered his hard early years and the long road to success。好，我们一起来跟着重复一下哈，艰苦的 hard， 早期的 hard early years，hard early years， 漫长的路 the long road， 漫长的成功之路呢 long road to success。记出来。Frank smiled when he remembered his hard early years and the long road to success. He was still smiling when the door opened. 他正笑着呢，这时候门开了吧？谁来了 ？His wife came in. 啊，他的妻子进来了。She wanted him to repair their grandson's bicycle. 啊，他进来干嘛呀 ？She wanted him. 哎 ，want him to repair. 啊，他想让他给他儿子，不是给他孙子再次去修自行车。哎，又回去了吧？因为他一开始就是由修自行车开始的吧，所以这篇文章写的超赞的。我不知道大家体会出来没有？我给你讲一下。那么这个故事呢，从头至尾没有讲任何一点，就是什么 how to be successful， 没有讲任何大道理吧？没有讲什么你要吃苦，你要耐劳啊，你要忍，你要有坚韧不拔的毅力，从来没有说这样的话吧？从头至尾都在讲故事，并且以回忆为主。先说他before he retired 这个时间点，在他退休之前，他是个大老板。然后再说in his 20s， when he was a boy， 他小的时候。然后再说 in his 20s， 然后再说 in a few years， 这样几个时期的演变。然后最后结束的时候却说了一个什么呀？特别 surprise， 是说他的妻子进来了，居然是让他去给他孙子再次去修自行车。他都这么大把年纪了。而且是个大经理，特别成功人士，还在修自行车吧？所以你看到了吗？成功人士不论他有多么的成功，他依旧还会做他以前爱的事情。就不论他有多成功，他不说我成功了，我连饭都不吃了，那不能。所以说这故事呢，非常非常平实的、娓娓的给我们道出了一个特别棒的小故事，一个小常识。大家可以自己去总结一下 ，How can we be successful？ 大家今天一个思考就有一下，你觉得我们怎么样可以成功呢？通过这个 Frank 的故事，大家学到了什么？那这是我们今天想给大家进行的发问。你可以来写一个 diary， 一个写的日记，或者一个读后感。我觉得这个文章写的超级赞，没有讲任何道理，因为它是给 readers 给读者的一些空间，你自己去总结。你觉得你学到了什么 ？What can you learn from Frank Hawking's experiences？ 通过他的故事，你学到什么呢？好，我们来把这个故事再次来穿一下。Let's go back.Okay, at the very beginning, we introduced a man, right? 我们在一开始呢，我们介绍了一个人。Do you remember his name? 还记得吗 ？Frank Hawkins. Well, yesterday afternoon, Frank Hawkins was telling me about his experiences as a young man. 还记得我讲解过吧？哎，我们用的是 experiences， 什么时候呢 ？As a young man， 哎，就是年轻时的故事。所以第一句话就出来了。昨天下午呢 ，Frank 向我讲述了他年轻时的故事。好，来这句话大家自己来把它给我默出来。When 什么时间来着 ？Yesterday afternoon. Who? Frank Hawkins. What? 怎么了 ？Was telling me what about his experiences? What? As a young man. 这个连起来。Yesterday afternoon, Frank Hawkins was telling me about his experiences as a young man. Okay, so well. Before he retired, what? 那么在他退前他怎么样呢？我们这句话是 Before he retired, he was the head of a very large business company. 好，这个小词组来读一下。The head of, the head of. The head of means the boss of. That means president of, 就是头的意思。The head of a large business company, 一个大的一个商业公司 ，large business company, business company, a large business company. Before he retired, he was the head of a large business company, but as a boy, he used to work in a small workshop. So here we pay attention to as a boy. 但是在他小的时候，所以我们说一个时间叫做 before he retired， 一个叫做 as a boy。As a boy, he used to work in a small shop. 但他其实小的时候只是在一个小车间打工而已啦，用了一个 used to. At that time, it was his job to repair bicycles. And at that time, he used to work 14 hours a day. Wow, that's really hard, right? So tell me, what is his job? What was his job? 来回答一下 What was his job? We use it was his job to repair bicycles. Again, 再来一遍，跟着我读一下 1, 2, 3, go. What was his job? It was his job to repair bicycles. Yes, it was his job to repair bicycles. And how many hours did he work? How many hours? 14, right? Yes. And at that time, he used to work 14 hours a day. Oh my gosh, so hard, right? Well, he saved money for years, and in 1958, he bought a small workshop of his own. Wow, that's terrific. 那么，所以他接着开始攒钱了吧？人家工作很辛苦，一天工作14个小时，所以赚好多钱，攒钱怎么说 ？Save money for years。然后呢 ，when 什么时候来着 ？1958， 1958年，终于买了一个自己的小时间。这个我们用法刚用的定语后置来怎么说来着 ？A small workshop 怎么了 ？Of his own 放到后面去了。A small workshop of his own。Of his own， 这个来读一下 ，own，own，of his own，own，own，of his own，his。Of his own, a small workshop of his own. 好，所以这个小句我们来再来一遍。Well, he worked so hard. He worked 14 hours a day, and he saved money. And when, in 1958, he bought a small workshop of his own. Well, in his 20s, Frank used to make spare parts for airplanes. 那么在他20几岁的时候呢，他就已经开始为一家航空公司做零部件了。好，零部件来读一下 spare parts, make spare parts. He makes spare parts for aeroplanes. Okay, so when did he make spare parts for airplanes? In his 20s, right? In his 20s, Frank used to make spare parts for airplanes. And at that time, how many helpers did he have? 当时他有几个帮手呀 ？Only 2 helpers. At that time, he had 2 helpers. Well, in a few years, 这个长句来了 In a few years, the small workshop had become a large factory. What kind of factory? 有多大 Which employed 728 people. 所以这个小定语从句我们再来一遍哈 And in a few years, the small workshop had become a large factory. 有多大呢？后边修饰了 Which employed 728 people. 所以这里面那个 small workshop 变成这个 large factory 的时候，这个后面的 which 就是来修饰这个 factory 到底有多大了？有多大呢？就是 728 people. 好，这个小句我们隐去。Well, in his 20s, he only had a very small workshop which had only 2 helpers. But in a few years, the small workshop had become a large factory which employed 728 people. Well, Frank smiled when he remembered his hard early years and the long road to success. So repeat this one. He smiled when he remembered his hard early years and the long road to success. He was still smiling. Who came in? And his wife came in, right? He was still smiling when the door opened and his wife came in. What did she want? What did she want? Money? No. She wanted him to repair his grandson's bicycle. That's it. 好，那这是我们今天这篇文章。楚川用了很长时间把这篇文章进行讲解，并且给大家解释这篇文章这个作者的思路是非常非常赞，所以大家通过这篇文章来学习一下这个作者的思路，并且里面讲了很多小剧情。那么接下来我们进入下一个部分，跟楚帅记单词。那么今天本课里面出现单词有哪些呢？我们来看一下。第一个单词就是大家可能不是很了解的一个比较成人化单词的退休，我们叫做 retire。 那么当你累了之后呢，你就要可以退休了。所以这个词有一个 tire， 但没有的啊，不是 retired， 而是 retire。好，这单词大家记的时候可以把 re 这个词单分出来，它这个拼读啊 re 就是 re 发出来，那么 tire 呢就是 tire， 连起来 retire。retire means stop working， 就是